Double check my shit. Where's the fucking... Oh, shit. I gotta make sure I got my shit saved. Hold on real quick. We about to start this goddamn video. Where's it? Okay, good. Oh! Alright, y'all. Welcome. Listen. We kind of got to put a move on it. It's going to be like a 30 to 45 minute stream today because I got to go post content and shit. So, two things going on right now. So, summertime, sun, moon, sometime, what's good. So, I'm literally for the first time going to experiment with some shit. I'm probably not going to do it again. I'm capping. I probably will. So, I'm on TikTok live right now at It's Bruce Leroy BIH, and I'm streaming here on Twitch, I'm Bruce Leroy BIH, so you can follow me there. So that's what I'm doing right now. What's up? Discuss the Stephen A. and LeBron situation. Share your thoughts. Okay, I don't know how, whatever. But yeah. So that's basically what I'm just, so, it's TikTok shit. So discuss the Stephen A. Smith joint on LeBron. Why did it, that shit was weird as fuck. Anyway, so again, follow me on my social media platforms. TikTok, which I'm on live right now, it's Bruce Leroy BIH. I literally just told y'all that. Twitter and Instagram is at I am Bruce Leroy, okay? I have a new song out called Black Widow. Y'all can go ahead and stream it, all right? I'm still not even finished with the administrative task for that shit, so I'm behind on that. But I don't know why I did that so fucking loud. And this is going to be weird because it's divert my attention. Everybody left the live. They said, bitch, we don't want to see you stream, motherfucker. He said, who is you? Everybody left the motherfucking live. They're like, bitch, we don't want to see you stream, motherfucker. Who is you? He said, bitch, you ain't DDG, nigga. You ain't the Bruce we looking for, motherfucker. Bruce Leroy, who the fuck is that? I don't know that nigga. I don't give a fuck though. All right. Okay, so there's one thing that I never got a chance to react to. So first and foremost, I keep fucking up because I keep telling y'all, oh, we're going to find out how to play the piano. We're going to finally do a stream. So I ain't finna lie to you. I bullshitted yesterday. We're going to do better, though. Like, this whole weekend, we're going to be streaming every day. That is the goal. Now, what we're going to be doing on stream, tomorrow we got to start learning how to play the piano. I'll say that. But right now, you're going to be reacting to shit. Let me act like I can fucking speak English and talk words. You feel me? But yeah, once again, we are on TikTok live. It's Bruce Leroy BIH. So literally, this is where I'm literally live recording myself. Because if I record myself when I record myself, I can definitely record myself when I record myself. It just depends on the situation, how I record myself. But if I record myself the way I need to record myself, then there will be no need to record myself because I've already recorded myself. You feel what I'm saying? All right, let's get into it. Enough of the word salad. So, LeBron James said something about Memphis, and I never got a chance to react to it. And then there might be something else that took place. By the way, Alshon Jeffrey got arrested. And that is alarming to say the least. I said LeBron James tongue. LeBron James Memphis comments. I'm gonna go very quickly, and then so we're gonna look at LeBron James. He wanted all the juice. You need a fucking dictionary, a goddamn book, and start reading that bitch. But yeah, so we're gonna look at LeBron James's Memphis comments, and then I want to hear. So we're kind of going to do we're going to go look at Stephen A's video because he reacted to Charles Barkley having something to say, I think, about him. I think, as your active follows as a modern top manager live. Damn, the motherfuckers was like, yo, who is this nigga and why do I have to, who is this guy? Who is he? All right, so we're going to look at LeBron's comment. We're going to listen to LeBron, not whatever. We're going to listen to fucking LeBron.
Does it get worse for you? Or? Yeah, it just wears on you more?
Yeah, random Tuesday in Milwaukee, staying at the Hyatt at 41 years old. You think I'm gonna do that? Being in Memphis on a random ass Thursday. I'm not like the first guy to even talk about it in the NBA. Like we all like, you guys have to move. Just go over to Nashville. You got Vanderbilt over there. You got the NASCAR. You got a stadium. Don't they got a hockey team too?
Yeah, Predators.
Like they got everything.
Doesn't look like LeBron's going to be on the Grizzlies anytime soon, so Grizzly fans out there.
Yeah, they know. Their only chance was in 2003 if they'd have won the lottery to give me there. And I might have pulled a Eli Manning and not showed up.
So does his travel get worse?
Anything else?
Staying at the Hyatt at 41 years old. You think I could have won the lottery to get me there? And I might have pulled a Eli Manning and not showed up.
The more I think about
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Then I'm pretty sure motherfuckers is looking at me in this line like, bitch, I did not come to see your ugly ass. Who is you? All right, so what you call it? How you music fans spending more time talking and listening to you? Kept cutting the songs up before they ended and shouting and rapping while they. These motherfuckers is stupid, man. I like some people that be in my comments says, how the fuck you gonna tell me what to do with my video? Like motherfuckers is so stupid, yo. Like fuck off, like bitch. Motherfuckers are stupid as hell. Gonna tell you what to do with my goddamn video, man. What? Bye, nigga. Like I don't give a fuck. Like. Alright, what's up with it? I don't give a fuck who joined a lot. I really don't. I'm just experimenting with some shit. I'm probably not even gonna do that every day. I might even end that fucking live. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so let me hear the responses because I'm gonna be honest with you. Off rip, if that was all that they had, if that was the only part of that conversation, I have to be real with you. He didn't say nothing wrong. He just gave his opinion. Like, whether or not you like the opinion or not, whether or not you're like, it's his opinion. You really can't get mad at it, to be honest with you. So we're going to look at Stephen A. Smith's reaction. I think he got to have Charles Barkley reaction in it as well. So
on Saturday and Sunday, WrestleMania comes to the ESPN app with an ESPN Unlimited plan and get even more action-packed stories.
I ain't got time to be copyrighted shit. Matter of fact, let me take time to respond to this comment. Take time to respond to this comment. So how are you music fans spending more time? How are you music? Hold on, my fault. Let me respond to this jackass. Grown ass man got a motherfucking king drawing. And then he got the little shit. Like, you know how back in the goddamn day, you used to goddamn do this shit? You remember that? I don't really care. Like you know how you make somebody look, but like, yeah, your shoes untied, and then they look down and this, and then most likely they'll probably like hit you in the face or something. That's what this grown ass person has in a fucking profile pic. Now, I know I shouldn't talk because I got some anime cartoon, but I don't give a fuck. Like this shit is. They spent more time than listening to music. You kept cutting off songs before they ended. You shot rap about the songs that being played. Intentionally made this own songs about the feeling. How could you take it? Really? Y'all niggas got the fucking gall. He said, you wasn't even listening for real. You wasn't even, shut your ass up. You wasn't even listening for real. You wasn't. Shut your stupid ass up. You probably didn't even watch the full fucking video. Like, kiss ass. What's you ripping and chugging over the day? Matter of fact, nah, cause I wanna. My fault. Let me delete this shit. I'm about to turn this live off. Ain't nobody in this motherfucker. I got one person. Alright.
Oh, laugh, whatever.
By the way, I like how LeBron James is. If I say letting his nuts hang, that kind of be a pause moment. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why the fuck I'm so loud, but it's like at the end of every word, I'm like, yeah. So what happened is that because he went over there, he didn't say anything. It's like, bro, what the fuck? All right, so but yeah, I like how LeBron just don't be giving this shit. He just being himself. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Beyonce now. She's just more comfortable. Instead of just doing the same old PR bullshit, everybody just kind of just, doing no. You feel me? I like it.
Direction you want to point to get to my next subject, because I just got alerted about it. Charles Barkley, I guess he was doing his podcast with the great Ernie Johnson. And Charles Barkley addressed me and took issue with some things that I had to say about LeBron James.
Hey, listen. Hey, real quick. Stephen A. Smith need to do more acting, because the fact that he's doing this dramatic ass intro to go introduce this long ass goddamn intro, so like, well, Charles Barkley had a lot to say about the things that I've mentioned about LeBron James, but he didn't address Shaq. He never addressed Shaq, but he addressed me. I don't appreciate that. The fuck?
Pertain to his comments about the city of Memphis.
God damn, is this the fucking Law and Order intro?
When LeBron
and the criminal
James was on the
justice
golf
system,
course. And he was speaking about the city of Memphis and Milwaukee, by the way, because LeBron is right when he brings that up, when he says to folks, he mentioned Milwaukee too. And he talked about the two cities that he doesn't like, et cetera, et cetera.
This is not actually an issue, it's his opinion. Like,
apparently people had a problem, and some people, in fairness, had a problem with me because I invoked race by bringing up the fact that LeBron James was on a golf course, and I used the phrase with a few white boys, denigrating.
Here goes Steve. Like, listen, I said this on my channel before, and I'll say it again. Stephen A. Smith is my favorite sports analyst of all time. That doesn't mean I agree with every fucking thing he do. Case in point right now. Dog, listen. Him being on the golf course with an alien, with an orange mug, it could be true. You know what I'm saying? It don't fucking matter. He could be on it with fucking Howard the Duck. What is who he's on the golf course with and what their ethnicity is? What does it have to do with what he has? Nothing to do with anything. Nothing. You're just making shit up. Like, if Charles, I'm gonna let him talk, but if Charles responded by saying like, yo, why are you making this shit a Ross thing? I'm saying it because I'm trying to put this stream up on YouTube at I'm Bruce Leroy. Put the plug in, you feel me? Pause. Oh shit. But you understand my point, like.
Hey, wait. I need you to show me how to convert a Word doc to a PDF again.
Nigga, somebody need to show you to a fucking vocal coach, cause like a goddamn speech therapist. Cause how the fuck how the fuck you a boss? You somebody boss that motherfucker like it sound like a fucking monkey. I remember Toy Story 3 when they had the monkey in the damn in the surveillance room. I'm on the camera. It's like, ah! Yeah, that shit was funny as hell, dog.
Seriously? You
Damn, that was the
Memphis.
weakest acting. She was like, hold on, my fault. She was like, seriously? Like, hold on. I gotta make sure I can see the view camera. She's like, seriously? Really? Shit, I probably got down, put more emotion in that than she did. It put more emotion in not fucking stuttering too. That'd
The
be
way
great.
that he did. Charles Barkley took issue with that. Courtesy of awful announcing. Make what you will of them. But Sean, do we have that sound ready with what Charles Barkley had to say?
What the fuck? You spent this long ass intro and you don't have the video ready? What? Or I don't know if it was on the radio show because I missed it because I'm talking too damn much. But he should have already had it ready. He did this long ass Law and Order and the criminal justice system ass intro, and you never had the damn video or sound. Like, come on, dog. Like, really?
This is Charles Barkley,
All that money going
Talking
to, bro?
about
The cars, the houses,
a few others,
Sidos,
but
nigga.
me specifically as well. Mentioned my name on a couple of occasions. The great Charles Barkley, one of the top 75 players in the history of basketball. Talking about yours truly in regards to my comments about LeBron James and what he had to say about the city of Memphis. Here's Charles Barkley responding
Hey,
to my
Memphis typed
comments.
out
Take it
loud.
So I
away.
guess LeBron said he didn't like Memphis or Milwaukee, and for some reason everybody went crazy on the Memphis part because then they turned it into race, which is the best way to get idiots and fools talking about anything. Every loser in the world wants to be racist. And Stephen A. jumped in, Jason Whitlock jumped in, Cam Newton jumped in, Ryan Clark jumped in, and Matt Barnes jumped in. Oh, these are all brothers. You probably should sit this one out. Yo, man, what the f are y'all doing, man? LeBron don't like Memphis. Okay. Y'all have had this thing, apparently. I've been gone for a month, but apparently y'all been going back and forth and trashing each other. And come on, man, what are y'all doing? I don't dislike any of these brothers. Stephen A., Jason, Cam, Ryan, Matt. But, man, you guys have all been successful. I understand these other damn idiots and fools who on the internet who don't have any talent, who got a platform. They get to say stupid stuff because they're trying to be somebody. Y'all already somebody. They're nobodies. And I'm trying to figure out, y'all just been bashing each other apparently. Y'all know Chuck don't read no comments. Chuck don't do the internet. Y'all know that. LeBron said something about Memphis, and the world took over, and like I said, it made about race, which is what anybody does when they want to stir up controversy. Y'all are successful. Y'all are Ryan, you won a Super Bowl. Matt, you got a nice podcast. I've been on your podcast. I think you won a championship with the Warriors. Cam, you won an MVP at a national championship. Jason, I've always liked Jason. Stephen A., you're one of the most successful people we have in television. And you guys have, come on, man, y'all got to do better.
What would you tell a man who can scroll for hours but
Man, shut that bullshit up. What would you tell a motherfucker that rudely interrupted your video to get the hell off? But anyway, here's the thing. Charles Barkley is 100% correct in what he said. Somebody's ethnicity in Ross, and I'm saying Ross to y'all know I'm putting this on YouTube. And it's nothing to do with the situation, right? Even if you feel like that, you feel like he was targeting those cities. And it's like, it's front page. I'm going to be honest with you. What he said was regular as hell. And it's like, he's entitled to his opinion. Now, the people from those cities, of course, they're going to have a problem with it. I understand why. But you can't do nothing about it because what you going to do, run up on LeBron James at gunpoint and tell him to change his mind? Like, it doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? But it really doesn't make sense what Stephen A. said. It has nothing to do with anything. It's more or less like, it's like the only explanation that you can give for why Stephen A. Smith would come to really an outrageous and kind of, I don't want to insult the man because I like Stephen A. Smith, especially as an analyst in particular. But it's like, it's a take that's just, it's nonsensical as fuck, to be honest with you. It's not a good take at all, and I'm putting that very light because I'm trying to remain respectful. It's a very poor clout chase, clickbaity ass take. That has no factual merit or nothing that I could like. Oh, he said what he said, and I could say, okay, I could at least understand your perspective about it. It's just like, there's nothing to gather from it. It's just random shit. It's just like me saying, it's like, okay, Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time. And then the person that said that, oh, did you say that because you were did you say that because you were around a bunch of old white men? It doesn't even, like, do you understand how stupid that sounds? That makes no fucking sense. Like, if you disagree with me about my point or what I said, that's a different conversation. Even though technically there's no real debate here because he said what he said, he felt how he felt, and that's it. But in this scenario, it's just like, I can't even understand his thought process here. Like, I don't think there is a thought process. This shit is it's very random, and it's like, it doesn't make any sense. Like Stephen A. mentioning the roster of the people that he was around, whether he was around an alien, man, he could be around the damn Gecko the lizard. He could be around the freaking Affleck duck and shit, or goose, whatever. It's a duck. He could be around that. He could be around Howard the damn. He could be around Courage the Cowardly Dog. What the hell does that have to do with what he said? Nothing. So everything Charles Barkley is saying is 100% correct, right? And then everybody, you feel me? So like, yeah, I agree with him 100%.
Barkley. I think the only thing I had a problem with is when Barkley said he likes Jason Whitlock. I mean, what the hell are you thinking? Clearly you ain't doing your homework on this dude. You understand? I don't know cockroach.
Okay. I don't like Jason Whitlock either. But you can't tell a man who to like and who not to like. You know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. Like, your enemy doesn't mean it's somebody else's enemy. Like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, this gonna be a hot take. I hate grown motherfuckers who sit up there and be like, and be getting upset because you happen to have some familiarity with them, and it's like you're cordial, cool. Like, I think there's levels to it, and I spoke about this before, and I'll say it again. If I have nothing to my name, and you'll still give me a call, you'll still give me the shirt off your back, you have my undying loyalty. That means your enemy is my enemy. If we don't have that kind of relationship, right now there's about 3 people in my life that got that relationship where, and it's another thing where it's like, if you're in a fight, I won't even ask if you end up starting it, I'm gonna have to take the L. But if you in a fight and you get in jump, I'm knocking the motherfuckers out with you. And if I get knocked out in the process, so be it. But I'm helping somebody that's like, that's not even really my homie, my friend. That's more like, I consider you family. If I don't consider you family, don't expect your fucking enemy to be my enemy. Oh, because we did a song together? What the fuck that mean? We co-workers, motherfucker. We co-workers. We acquaintances. But if I have to trust you. And another thing is, I have to know what it's like when you're mad. And I got to know what it's like when you and I not seeing eye to eye. Otherwise, I don't owe you my fucking loyalty. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's an unfair expectation to have. Almost rolled myself. But yeah. It's an unfair expectation to have, to be honest with you. Let's see what's cracking on the Twitch. Nobody. Just me.
Which is that like him. But that's neither here nor there. And let me not even mention his name because he ain't worth it. So I'll leave that alone.
You just did, so like you not say nothing.
Ryan Clark, Matt Barnes and I weren't trashing each other. We had a disagreement, Charles Barkley.
It's not the
Just
point
like
of what
you
you're
and I are
saying.
about to have a disagreement right now. The difference is that, you know, unlike when we're talking about that other dude that I just mentioned, it's not going to be disrespectful. You're talking about we have to do better. Respectfully, Charles Barkley, you have to do better.
With what?
Why don't you listen to the substance of what's being said before you have a comment about it?
Stephen A., I know you. I listen. I believe every single person. I said person. That's why I'm a D kicking in. But like, I understand every single person has their point of view and they're entitled to their point of view. But here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. Shit, I'm trying to think. The fuck? What makes sense to you, you can't control. You can put something out and feel how you want to feel about it. There's some videos that I put out. I'm like, this shit, why this shit didn't blow? And it flopped bad, and the people didn't like it. Like it got a bunch of views. It's like one of them goddamn videos. You got 500 views and 3 likes or 2 likes or 1 like. It flopped. People didn't like it. They wasn't fucking with it. You can't control how people's response is. Like I could put something out, I could feel very strong, I could feel how I feel, but I can't dictate how somebody else feels. So what's substance to you may not be substance to somebody else. Case in point, I'm arguing with this dude about Deron Bernard's album review, and he didn't like how he said I was talking over the music and I spent more time talking, listening to the music as if it's not a reaction. They don't follow me, nigga. Like I don't know what the fuck they tell you. Like I don't give a shit. Like I'm gonna do my reaction how I do my reaction. I'm gonna try to talk over the shit, but at the same time, I'm not gonna be one of the motherfuckers that just be like, "This is good. This is great. This is awesome. This is one." No, I'm not like that. Like, bro, like it's my show. I do what the fuck I want to do on my show. It show's about me. It's about my personality. It's about me. Put myself into it. My shit is just like. You sit there, be like, "Oh, next song, Right There by Chingy. Oh, next song, Nelly, It's Getting Hot Out Here. Oh, next song, Juvenile, Back That Ass Up." Go to the motherfuckers that do that. That's not me. I'm a personality. I'm gonna crack jokes. I'm gonna talk a lot of shit. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. You don't like it, so what? I'm not conducting a fucking interview. The channel's about me, nigga. The fuck? What are you talking about? I'm gonna let him talk.
And really dissect it. You know you're my brother. I love you to death. You know that. But if we gonna sit up there
Hey,
and
one
talk
thing about Stephen A. I know I said, just don't interrupt me, bitch! One thing about Stephen A. that's always funny as hell to me is that before he'll say something that's like not favorable towards you, he'll be like, "Yeah, you know you my brother. You know I love you a lot, but you a bitch. We all know you a bitch. We all know this, all right? We know you won't bust a damn grape in a fruit fight. All right? We know this. We know if somebody spit on you, you'll probably put it on like it's a damn bottle of Johnson & Johnson lotion. We know that. We already know that. Man, you'll probably take, if somebody spit in your face, you'll probably take 2 fingers and put it in your mouth on some weird kinky shit. That's you. You is not about that. Not at all. But like man, you always do that shit. Every time you want to say some disparaging shit, he be like, "Yeah, you know you my brother. You know I love you."
to do better. That applies to you too.
And what?
Now, the Charles Barkley that I know
He never said what it was.
used to go off all the time about politicians and society and not thinking about poor people. So much so that Charles Barkley was the one that was seen on numerous occasions throughout the years talking about how he might run for the governor's seat in the state of Alabama.
What the fuck is he talking
And
about?
when they asked you why, you said, "I just want to look out for poor people."
What the fuck is doing?
Well, forgive me if I was a bit more in depth than that.
Oh my God, like talk about a fucking apples and oranges comparison. Nigga, that's like you goddamn putting salmon with goddamn fried chicken. It's just like, what are you doing? It's like putting freaking hot sauce on pancakes, pancakes and eggs, and it's like, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. What are we doing here? What are we doing? It's like putting freaking whipped cream in like freaking chicken noodle soup. What is going on, Stephen A? What the fuck does him talk about politics have anything to do with your point? And then you didn't even say, like, you're beating around the bush. And at some point in time, the only time I'm gonna watch Stephen A is when he's on First Take. When he start doing this show and his other shit, I might not tune in. I know that's kind of like, either ironic, it's like, damn, this your favorite content, your favorite analyst. Your favorite sports analyst, why wouldn't you watch it? Because it's like he says shit that just doesn't make sense. Like, the Paul shit is kind of crazy. Like, the face how he got the sweet potato pop to Bill Cosby. I'm telling you that if you go out this house without letting your parents know, Theo, you're going to be in trouble. But nah, I'm not Eddie Murphy with that shit. But anyway, the shit he say don't make sense. What does him speaking out about politics have anything to do with the issue about you bringing up something that has nothing to do with what LeBron said? You're reaching, and you don't know. You think that you feel a shoulder pain because you didn't stress this morning. No, you hyperextended your arm and you don't realize it. That's where the shoulder pain coming from. You hyperextended your arm. Put it back. It's okay. What you're looking for isn't there. Oh, you almost had it. You got to be quicker than that.
Memphis is 63.5% black. If the Memphis Grizzlies basketball team departs from the city of Memphis, Tennessee, Charles.
Well, it has nothing. LeBron did not say that. He just. Okay, I'll put it to you like this. LeBron, I think, is from Ohio, right? But he likes the city life. He feel like it's boring. That's the reason why Dame Lillard didn't want to be in Milwaukee, because he wanted the city life. He wanted to be in Miami playing with Jimmy Butler. That didn't happen. I thought, to me, to this day, I still don't understand how Giannis and freaking. First off, I think the Bucks' worst decision was firing Mike Budenholzer. They should have never did that. I also think the Nuggets firing Mike Malone made no fucking sense, especially if you got a title like within 2 years before. Like, bro, it should take you 5 years, 5 full seasons of losing seasons to fire him. Like, he should have a tenure he should have that goddamn Rick Carlisle. He had that Marvin Lewis type of tenure. You know what I'm saying? NFL fans know Marvin Lewis, man, took a long ass time. Lovie Smith too. Some of his tenures be like, damn, why is he what? They had a fucking 8-8 season. How he still here? But yeah, he's not making sense, bro, at all.
What is that going to do to the local economy in Memphis?
What the fuck? What do you think he is? Fucking Kingpin, the goddamn Spider-Man and Daredevil villain? What are you talking about? What you think he goddamn Uncle? What you think he goddamn Uncle Sam himself? He can't do shit to the economy. He's not. He don't make the fucking laws. He's not in the legislature. He has no. The only thing is he just spoke his mind. That's it. What are you talking about? What is the percentage of black people? So are you saying that because he said it because there's a large percentage? No, he don't. He doesn't. He likes the city life. It's that simple. He likes to have place where he can go and party and whatever he like to do. He likes the city life. That's it. That's all it really boiled down to. You feel like it's boring. That's it. It's his opinion. What the fuck? What are you talking about?
What is that going to do to the citizens of Memphis?
Nothing.
On Saturday and Sunday, WrestleMania comes to the ESPN app with an ESPN Unlimited plan.
Hey, by the way, I ain't gonna lie to you. One of the funniest saying that somebody came up with is what you eat don't make me shit. I've been thinking about that for the last week, and it's just it's the coolest. You gonna give me 2 ads? You gonna give me 2 ads on a 20-minute video? Stephen A. Smith must got some bills to pay. It is what it is. I gotta sit up there. That dog little as hell. I thought it was bigger than that.
That's what I was talking about. Because even though LeBron said I don't like Milwaukee, just like he said he didn't like Memphis, he went into details about how they should just move Memphis out of the Memphis Grizzlies out of that city. Let's go to Nashville. Don't they have a football team? Aren't they getting a baseball team? Don't they have a hockey team? And he looked at a bunch of dudes who happened to be white, who was sitting there laughing with every word that he said, completely immune or oblivious to the impact it would have on the city of Memphis and the black folks there if the team left.
The fuck are you talking about? So what? If they laughed at what he said, so what? It's his opinion. Who gives a fuck? Like, why? I guess you gotta do this shit to get them clicks and views, but bruh, nah. I should give your ass a dislike for this shit, man.
That's why I said being on the court, on the golf course, speaking so flippantly about such an important issue with people that don't look like they represent the city of Memphis was a bit insensitive. I didn't engage.
What the fuck are you talking about? How can somebody look like they're from somewhere? Explain that. If I just walk up to you, right? I didn't say a word. Could you actually accurately guess where I'm from? If I just walked up showing to you just like what I got going on, let's be in the chat. If I walk up to you just like what I got going on, could you actually assume where I'm from? No! What the fuck are you talking about? There's white people, there's every color in Memphis. What are you talking about? Cause you don't see them? Cause you haven't been around them? How the hell would you know? Do you live in Memphis? Do you have a house in Memphis? How often do you visit Memphis? How often you walk the streets of Memphis? What are you talking about? This shit is just like, bro, like, I might just stick to first. From here on now, I might make a golden rule to myself. Like, note to self, man. Got a pen right here. Note to self, make sure to not react to Stephen A. if it has nothing to do with sports-related topics on the ESPN's First Take platform. Sincerely, Bruce, I'm tired of this shit, and I'm too old for this shit, Leroy. ... Not Danny Glover. Hold on. That's the shit. We got some white out. What the fuck? Like, what are we doing here?
Engage in condemnation about LeBron James. I didn't sit up there and excoriate him in any way. I just made the point, yo, you might want to think about that. Because you can't speak that flippantly about that city with its civil rights and historical context that it brings to the table and ignore all of that in front of other dudes with the cameras rolling with a smile on your face, acting like it's no big deal.
Because it is. It's his opinion.
Because coming from LeBron James, it is a big deal.
No, it's not. It's a big deal to y'all.
He didn't just say, I don't like the city of Memphis. He went into details about how the team should leave.
This shit is just fucking grade A. Oh my God. What the fuck is he talking about? I don't like something. Why don't you like something? Because X, Y, and Z. That's called normal fucking behavior. If I don't like something, there obviously has to be a reason that follows up with that. That's what he's doing. He's giving a reason why he don't like it. Then he said, like, man, they need to take that. That's like me saying, okay, I don't like FS1. Well, I don't like Speak for Yourself. Why don't you like Speak for Yourself? Because Emmanuel Acho be clickbaiting like a motherfucker. Okay, what should be done? We need to cancel the platform altogether. Normal fucking dialogue. There's a story because he's LeBron James. But in reality, situation is what he said is not necessarily a big deal. Now, granted, the people of Memphis and Milwaukee, if they're upset about it, I can't blame them. But it's his opinion. Like, what are we doing here?
The NBA should relocate it to Nashville. That's what I was addressing. Because Charles Barkley, I was speaking on behalf of a city, although it's improved its numbers in crimes, homicides, and theft and all of this other stuff, it's still a relatively poor city that needs the basketball team.
Doesn't fucking matter. He gave his opinion, and that's it. Doesn't fucking matter. They really don't. Act like this motherfucker the governor of the state. He can't do shit. It's his opinion. What the fuck?
Whoa. What's that?
That's like you saying, man, you can't fire this motherfucker. Why can't I fire this motherfucker? Because he poor. I'm sorry, but he's not good at his job. She's not good at their job. Like, what are we talking about? I have to fire them. Like,
in other words, looking out for poor people. Just like you've religiously said over the...
That doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't matter. That's like you saying, that's like you firing a motherfucker because they terrible. They in the kitchen and they goddamn making a mess everywhere. They about to burn the motherfucking co-workers when they up there, messing with the food in the damn skillet. They up there about to set shit on fire, about to set the whole restaurant on fire, and then you fire the person because you have to, but they're actually a very nice person. And then you go and then you tell the boss, oh, I thought you was a nice guy. I thought you was always in support of nice guys. What the fuck are you talking to? Stephen A, this makes no sense. It makes the shit that's going you out makes no goddamn sense. I'm telling you, it don't make sense.
You're interested in doing.
The fuck are you talking about?
I gotta do better.
And every time somebody shake their head, I always think about Finesse 2 Times, like, waffles, no jelly. Cereal with the canned milk, no milk. Say pancakes, jelly, no cereal, no jelly, nothing.
You gotta do better. You gotta do better.
Better with what?
Because if you're going to address the subject, address it with the honesty, the candor, and the depth it deserves. How am I speaking? As Awful Announcing pointed out, I addressed Memphis a year ago.
Done. He's not saying a fucking thing. Note to self, only react to Stephen A. Smith. I'm not listening to it. Like, technically, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm tempted to keep saying this because I'm not saying this, sorry. I'm tempted to keep watching it because I can make this really funny because the shit he says is making no sense. So I could make some really clippable moments to react to and make some jokes off of it. But I'm not at the risk of fucking frying my brain cells. No, I'm good. I like my brain cells raw. Pause. Ooh. Nick Foles. We got to go look at something because Nick Foles said something. AJ Brown. Got to go react. Got a short up here?
What's your message to Eagles fans with regard to Howie Roseman and how he's going to handle this between now and let's just say even the end of the draft, so all the way through free agency and the draft?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's really strategic. As it pertains to like the A.J. Brown, I mean, the more I think about it and the cap hit and everything, I mean, it seems like, him and Jalen Hurts are on good standing. That's really important, first and foremost, right? He loves his quarterback. They have a great relationship. That's important. You got really a whole new offensive staff, something that, my guess is they probably instantly had a conversation with him, how they're going to utilize him, how he's going to be a part of the offense. Because it seems like a lot of his frustration stemmed from the scheme last year, how they were doing things, frustration. I mean, the statistics show, I mean, we laughed about it. The Packers were like the least amount throwing hitch routes, and the, Eagles were one of the top that threw hitch routes. And hitch routes are great, but you don't want to be the top. You want to have more dynamic routes. So the more I think about it, I'd be surprised if he's not a Philadelphia Eagle next year. I don't think people are going to give up those kind of picks. He's an outstanding player, but Howie knows that. He's not just going to let him walk. He'd have to get what he wants for him or he's going to be an Eagle. A.J. Brown's a competitor. He's going to want to go out there and play and figure it out and with the new staff. But for Eagles fans, I mean, they've seen Howie enough. They know how he works. I think you got to let the chef cook, man. You got to trust him. You go to a restaurant, you go to this fine restaurant, are you telling the chef how to cook? No, you got to let him do his thing. You got to let him do the ingredients, all the different things with the meat, whatever it may be.
Is something else?
I'm saying is that me even running a show where other people doing shows and stuff like, yes, he's putting more stuff. Man, we were like, man, please just stop putting stuff out there. It's not good for your team. It's not good for you. I don't want to talk about it anymore. But there was I remember there was a post route, an in cut. There was a couple that I was watching where I'm like, he doesn't think he's getting the ball. And Jalen Hurts is back there trying to give him something to go run under and make a big play. And if he ran the right speed, when a quarterback drops back to throw a deep post route, which I was a pretty good deep post thrower, You're going with your natural reaction. You're doing a play fake most of the time. You're looking up, and your peripheral vision, you're feeling the speed of the receiver. You can feel the speed to calibrate your throw, and you throw it off that speed because as a post route, and you were a receiver and tight end, but you've ran post. You're going to stay pretty fast. Like it's not like you're running, a comeback or something or a stutter go where you have to decelerate and accelerate. A post route is an acceleration the entire way through, so you gauge that. And then you let it rip. Well, Jalen Hurts tried to, I'm just thinking of one specific play, but there's more out there where he let it rip and it was a pretty good ball. But out of the break, he throttled. Only for 5 to 7 yards, but that was enough to make the ball a little bit too far to where he couldn't catch it. Whereas if he just stayed his normal speed, he's probably running right under it for a huge touchdown. And those are the things that I'm looking at like, man, like would he have done that a year or two ago when these issues wouldn't arise, or would he have been running all the way through the break?
Okay, so interesting. Anything else? Okay, so I think everything's good on the home front. So you said you want it out? Oh shit. We don't have time to go look at that right now. Well, I'll probably look at it tomorrow if I have time. I thought that was all the clips. I'm surprised it didn't go viral. I gotta watch my home later on. So 2 things. Matter of fact, why not?
This is the perfect pair for your iPhone. And it
they ain't gonna be lazy.
Because
we already on the topic, why not?
Ridge magnetic power bank. It snaps on with MagSafe, so no cables, no guessing. 20-watt fast charging.
When y'all hurt my soul, I ain't gonna.
Hey, shout out to Eagles Out. When I'm skipping through this, it's no offense. I'm just pressed for time, so don't.
Too much talking.
It makes me, and what they're doing, like you talked about, they're making their receiver room stronger. They have a first-year coordinator in Sean Mannion. You don't want to deal with, what they dealt with last year with AJ. Now, AJ had merit looking back. Like, why was he frustrated? Well, it was why the concepts of the offense and how it was ran with Kevin Patullo. Looking back, that's maybe what the frustration was. Was it with Jalen Hurts? I don't know. I'm not in the facility. No idea. But because of those things and different people I know around the league that know AJ a little bit, I would think what I've gathered is wants to be traded. But I also think he wants to be traded to specific places. I think New England would make a lot of sense because of his history of Vrabel. I think that's obvious, right?
Like I said, I'm not going to do too much talking. I just got to interject. He wants to be traded.
So that would be twofold. He grew up a Patriots fan, if I'm correct. So that would be twofold situation. But really because Howie's not shutting it down. That's a big thing, and he's going to have a lot of strategy behind it. He's going to get something he wants, but I do think it's going to come to a point where he realized last year was very difficult. This is Howie, and he doesn't want to do that again with a first-year coordinator. And if A.J. Brown's not happy, which it seems like he's not super happy in Philly, but he's got to give the lip service to say he is, they're going to try to find a way to hopefully make it right for him and make it right for the Eagles. And I'd imagine that Howie, really respects AJ, and hopefully AJ respects Howie to where they try to do right by each other and figure out a way that where AJ's happy and the Eagles are happy, sort of thing. But I'm with you. I think it's 50-50. A couple of weeks ago, I was like maybe 80-20.
Yeah.
He's an Eagle to where he gets traded. That's now shifting to where I do think he'll get traded before the start of the season. Not sure when. I do think New England Patriots make a lot of sense.
Let me ask you this. You're Howie Roseman. And if you don't have the answer to this question, fine. But think about the comments I just made about the wide receiver position in general, right? You have a lot of experience in the NFL and you've probably thought a lot about how you'd build a roster. If you could get at least a first-round pick for a guy like A.J. Brown, possibly a second, because you're also unloading a big salary, and teams know that too. So right, so maybe they just step up for a second or something like that, even though Howie's had some high price tag. But if you could get
that's not a high price tag. That's fair. You're literally getting a generational talent in his fucking prime, who can still play, who really hasn't declined. He more or less is just letting his frustration get the best of him, but he hasn't really declined. So no, it's more than fair. I know a lot of the media be like, that's too hard. No, it's fair. It's fair.
For
AJ. Fucking fleas. Get out of here.
And you're Howie Roseman. Would you do it?
I think at this point you do it. But that's tough for me. And what came to my mind right there is I think A.J. Brown's an incredible receiver.
So do I.
But there were several times last year where I saw him throttling on routes or not thinking the ball was going to go.
Now, I'm sorry, I got to stop it right there. I don't want to give away.
Okay. I wish you had more time for this. What's cracking? What's cracking? Oh, shit. What are we discussing? So, for everybody in the chat, Hazley02, welcome to the chat. 318 Uweezy, what's going on? So, I apologize. Add me on Discord, we will discuss there. I don't know how to. Hey, Hazley, if you still on, you got to show me how to do the Discord shit. Because, so, that's what we're doing right now. So, Nick Foles low-key, he low-key said that A.J. Brown does want to be traded. So, that's what we just reacted to. What we're going to react to now is LaMelo Ball did some shit on the court, and Nick Wright called him a clown. So, I'm going to react to that for the first time because I didn't get a chance to. And also, by the way, I appreciate the follow as well. My bad. I was not looking at the chat. It's so funny. I was looking at the chat. There was nobody there. Then the time that I kind of did look at the chat, then a bunch of people just popped in. But you had to teach how to do the Discord shit. But yeah, so we're gonna look at the Melo Ball situation and what happened with that. And apparently he got Bam Adebayo injured.
How easy or
Oh, yeah, I apologize on that one. I mean, I got hit in the head, didn't really know where I was, but I'm going to check on him and see if he's okay and everything. Oh, yeah, I apologize on that one. I mean, I got hit in the head, didn't really know where I was, but I'm going to check on him and see if he's okay and everything. Oh, yeah.
I know LaMelo Ball. LaMelo's not a dirty player. I don't think he has to be. He's one of those guys where he has enough skill. He doesn't have to be dirty. Like, he know how to get buckets. Motherfuckers who know how to get buckets don't have to be a dirty player. Now, some are. So some be trying to break I say Chris Paul be trying to bend the rules from time to time and get away with his little slick shit, too. But most motherfuckers who actually know how to put the ball in the basket, they don't have to do the dirty shit. So, the slow-mo looks bad, but it's not my place to determine it looks bad. I mean, I'm looking at this shit right in real time. It looks fucking bad. Now, I'm going to look at Nick Wright and what he said to LaMelo.
La gente en Culver's me hace sentir en familia.
De Wisconsin con amor, bienvenido a Delicioso.
This incredible mold remover gel
says Melo hasn't apologized. What the fuck? Ooh.
Even in a game where he's taken 16 threes, one-footed, in the biggest game of his entire basketball life by a mile. He wasn't playing bigger games at Chino Hills. He wasn't playing bigger games in New Zealand. The Hornets have never played big games since he's been there. He's just being a cartoon character for large stretches and then still hits the game-winning layup. Like, there are parts of his game, his size and vision and passing, that can't be taught. But they get so overshadowed by the fact that there is almost no distinction between the style with which he played when I first saw him in person 10 years ago as a 15-year-old on DeMonze's AAU circuit, as he plays in an elimination NBA game.
Okay, Where the fuck is the clown thing?
And I'm not sorry, and I don't care if this gets clipped. That young man is a clown and has been a clown forever and will never not be a clown.
Well, that's a little far. You don't know that.
You're right. You're right about that part.
Hopefully he learned.
This is what I don't fucking understand. You're going to say something outrageous, right? And then you're going to try to backtrack? That makes no fucking sense.
I hear you. You know what? That part is correct. It appears I have underestimated how offensive for some folks being called a clown is.
Are you this motherfucker. Go up to somebody in the street and call them a clown and see if you don't get your fucking jaw broke. Go up to a random motherfucker in the street, be like, hey, bro, you like a clown. And go see it. Are you fucking stupid? This guy is fucking the denseness is fucking crazy, dog. There's no motherfucking way in the hell that you didn't know that would be offensive. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you saying? You sound stupid, nigga. Like, the fuck? Go ahead and go call somebody a clown, and best of luck to you. Probably if you go to the wrong fucking neighborhood, you probably be able to make it back the fuck home. What are you talking about? You literally said this is how much bullshit this guy's on. You even said I don't care if this gets clipped. I don't care how anybody feels. He said he's a clown. So you knew that what the word that came out of your mouth was going to have serious repercussions behind it as far as backlash is concerned, and maybe somebody pulling up on your ass. There you go. And then, what the fuck are you? I'm gonna let this guy talk, but this shit. You talking about him a clown? You a clown for this shit? What the fuck? What are you talking about?
And maybe that is my own numbing of my sensibilities by the fact that I get called a clown all the time.
On social media. Go outside and call a grown ass man a clown. You won't be able to make it fucking back home. You won't be able to make it to your nigga. Bro, you could what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? What?
And it doesn't really bother me. Yeah, almost every day. You're like, who is this clown, that clown? I have never looked at clown as some like third rail, almost slur adjacent.
The fuck are you? This motherfucker is stupid, and he's doing this shit on purpose. You better off just standing on what the fuck you said. You sound fucking stupid. What are you, 5? I did not. That calling me a bitch is bad. It's like a damn whoop your ass. Like, call your mother a bitch one more time. And you up there crying, little kid. And I'll beat your ass again. Call your mom a bitch one more time. And I'll beat your ass again. And you like, I didn't know that calling my movie a bitch. And then like, are you fucking stupid? You gotta be fucking stupid. Like, this is the worst damage control. This remind me of that Naked Gun scene when that thing was on fire. Like, nothing to see here. Then the goddamn background on fire shit. Nothing to see here. Everything's fine. And then motherfuckers are screaming and shit. This shit remind me of that goddamn scene right here. What the fuck are you talking about? You mentioned it in a derogatory manner. You even had a precursor to what you said that you knew you was going to get backlash. You said, I don't care if anybody. You knew the repercussions behind you. A grown-ass man, dog. Older than me. You a grown-ass man. The fuck? Your beard connect. My shit don't. You a grown-ass man. What the fuck are you talking about? You didn't know that clown was a slur. Go outside and go call somebody a clown. You probably would get socked in your jaw. You gonna become a sock monkey. How you like me now? The fuck? What are you talking about?
Term. Yeah. So if for the folks out there, if they're asking,
so it's like a grown ass man getting their ass beat cause they goddamn called a grown ass man a bitch. Like, I didn't know that calling a man a female dog, because obviously he's human. So how could he technically be a bitch? Because a bitch is a female dog. So how could that possibly, I don't know why, I didn't know I could actually sound like it. It's fucking crazy. I didn't know that it was possible for a human to be a female dog. So technically, what I said is actually not offensive. The fuck are you talking about? You sound stupid. Sound dumb. This shit, they sound fucking stupid.
Do I retract anything I said? The only thing that I would have retracted, Brew, God bless him, and this is why he's just such a great guy to work with. Brew instantly stepping in and being like, when I said he'll always be a clown, and Brew was like, no, like I don't, even though what Brew was essentially saying there is, even though that's your opinion, Nick, I object to it so much, I'm stepping in and saying I disagree, and it made me pause, reconsider, and I was like, you know what, I disagree with myself as well. That's, I don't want to, nobody is one thing forever, and so I would have, had Brew not done that in real time.
I want you to do me a favor, say what you say in LaMelo face. When you're doing this too, make sure LeVar's sitting right there, make sure Jello's sitting right there, and also make sure Lonzo is sitting right there. And in front of their whole family, go call LaMelo a clown. And see if you won't make it back to your fucking car with a red mouthpiece. Are you fucking stupid? This guy's a fucking moron.
Then I would have today felt like, I probably do need to apologize for that piece of it.
Do you need to apologize, period? You out of my pocket? What the fuck?
If you feel more comfortable and would be less bothered if you replace every time I said clown with wildly immature man-child, fine. I didn't think this was going to be a controversial opinion.
You called the grown-ass man a clown. What the fuck do you think was going to happen? Niggas was going to be like, hey, good job, Nick, with your long-ass nose. Always in somebody's fucking business. Good job. Put it there, pal. Put it there. Put it there, pal. Put it there, motherfucker. Put it right there. Put it there, motherfucker. What?
I thought there was a level of...
He don't take this nigga seriously. Come on, look at this dude face. You don't take him seriously, dog.
That LaMelo is this wildly talented Brew 2 days.
Shut the fuck up. You wildly fucking stupid. Shut your ass up. Shut up. Saying dumbass shit. Alright, that's all I gotta say. That shit was just fucking crazy, dog. That was crazy. That was crazy. Alright, I'm out of Zero Hunter. What's going on? What's going on? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I have to go because I gotta go create some content. Alright, we're gonna stream tomorrow. We're gonna actually learn the piano. I should have did it yesterday. I already told y'all I fucked up on that. So I'll take accountability. You know, so I'm not gonna dodge accountability. I'm a man, so I don't what I did remind me a lot like that Holla Back Fabulous video. But anyway, moving forward with that, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Friday. I will see y'all tomorrow, guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm still breathing, guarantee I'll see y'all tomorrow, all right? Peace!